Hello everybody, Galaxy here and welcome back to Galaxy TV. If it's your first time here, you're very much welcome, and hopefully my tutorials will be as helpful to you as they have been to the others. Please don't forget to support me by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. Now on today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to code your episode script. I use a 3-step method and it really works out great for me and it's less frustrating. So the first step of this method is write down your ideas. So basically for this first step, you just start writing down all your main ideas, which are your dialogues for the story. Before proceeding to do anything else, just write down all your main ideas first. And make sure to regularly save your progress, because sometimes the website tends to crash and it doesn't save your progress, meaning that you are going to have to start all over again. So make sure that every now and then you save. You don't have to press the save and preview button, just save your dialogue or make sure that you have a backup for it. The purpose of this step is not only to write your main ideas, but also to fix some mistakes before moving on to the second part, meaning that this step is very crucial. This is how the story looks like after the first step. Now don't mind the characters showing a bit, you can just push them a bit further back. This is just an example. It looks good so far, but I wanted for the camera to move with the character and not after the character. So I'm going to go back and try again until I get it right. For that, you could write @follow name to screen left, up screen left, center, right, or up screen right in zone 1, 2, or 3, depending on your background. Now in my case, it's going to be @follow female 1 to screen left in zone 2. I tried this code, but it did not turn out the way that I wanted it to turn out. It did follow the character, but it did not quite go as I planned. I will show you what I mean. So you can just write and pan to zone, whichever zone that you want, in however many seconds that you want. In my case, it will be and pan to zone 2 in 2. Now this is how it looks like after completing the first part of the script, which are the main parts. Now it looks good so far. Make sure that before moving on to the second step, you are completely satisfied with how it looks so far. Don't mind the fact that there aren't any animations, because that's what we'll be doing in the second part. Now that we're done with the first step, it's time to move on to the second step, which is adding the animations into the script. For this part, before doing this part, I suggest that you familiarize yourself with the animations. As you're writing, just picture your characters and picture that some of the animations that you have seen in the stories that you've read, and try to find those animations, because that's what I usually do. This is how my scene looks after completing the second step. Now, as you can see so far, everything is going great. The animations match the emotions that I was going for, and everything is fine. There are no mistakes because all of them have already been fixed in the first part. But now it's time to move on to the third step of this method. The third step is adding in your zooms and special effects. Now for this scene, I'm just going to add in zooms, but if you want to add other special effects, you can watch other tutorials on how to do special effects. And if you're still struggling, you can ask me for help. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to the episode app. Now after going to the episode app, you are going to press the show helpers button. After pressing that show helpers button, there will be other sets of buttons. You're going to press the camera button and start zooming. Start doing the zooms, and after you're satisfied, make sure that you take in the coordinates that are shown at the bottom of the screen. And don't worry about the speech bubbles. As you zoom in, they are going to be fixed. But if you're still unsatisfied, then you can press the speech bubble option, and there will be an option for you to move your speech bubbles around. After that is complete, you go back to your episode script and start coding the zooms into the script. Don't add the zooms to the whole script yet. First, test it out by writing the zooms only once for each character. Save and preview to see if it is the way that you wanted it to be, and if it is, then you can continue on writing. But if it isn't, you can go start over again. This is done to avoid you having to start all over again after writing for a long time, because I know how frustrating it is to write an episode story, especially using your cell phone. So save yourself the trouble by doing that. This is the final results. Post the whole thing, but since the video is too long already, I'm just going to cut it here. If you want to see the full video, then I will post it on my YouTube shorts and you can watch it over there. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. It will really mean a lot to me. See you guys in the next video.